Here's my makeup routine, let's go. Okay, first of all, I wanna tell you why I'm looking up here and not in there. It's because I have a mirror. So just so you know, that's why. Now I do a few things to help my little makeup situation. I have my eyebrows laminated, my eyelashes infilled, they are hybrid. So every other day I do use Tanologist face and body drops, and I mix this in with my SPF, which I also wear every single day. Come rain, shine, rain, sun, snow, whatever. SPF always happens every other day. Use the Tanologist drops, and that just gives me a healthy glow. Oh, excuse the cat. I'll shut the door. So to prep my skin, I usually use a company called Alpha Puff for SPF. However, I've run out of that because it's so good. So I'm using a classic Nivea 50. I'm pretty sure I stole it from my daughter, but hey ho. I always put this on my neck. Gotta help that aging. My godmother told me that you should treat this area of your skin like a butterfly's wing, and that's just stuck with me because it's so fragile. So I'd usually put my SPF on my hands, mix it in, then I would put 3 drops of the tanning drops in, but I did that yesterday, so I'm due for that tomorrow. So next up I use my moisturizer. This is by The Ordinary, and it is for rich surface hydration formula. And to be honest, I love this stuff so much that I'm actually running out. Like I'm running, like look at that, I'm really low, like really low. But it's so good, and I find that it actually gives me a bit of a glow underneath my makeup. Now, because I'm aging a little bit, I have to do my under eyes. So I use the Erborian CC Eye Cream, and my color is Dore. I'm probably saying that so wrong, but it's Dore. What I find is brightens underneath my eyes just a little bit, especially when I'm filming, because everything shows up. Okay, moving on, my next is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I believe I'm number 8, but I've used it so much that it's actually wasted away. But I'm 8W, I believe. Right, makeup artists, don't come at me. Okay, I go old school. Remember, I'm a trained hairstylist, not a makeup artist, so this is what happens. Then I literally just go in with my hands like I'm putting on moisturizer. I just find it sits in my skin so much better than when I use a brush. Like I don't like to feel too caked, you know? Now straight after that, I have to like wipe down my hands straight away. It's great having baby wipes on hand. Okay, so then I do have a couple of broken capillaries, and as some of you know, I had that surgery, so I've got a slight scar underneath. So then I use the Erborian Super BB Concealer. I literally just go over my little areas that I want to get rid of. This is so bad, I know. Dab a dab dab. Right, eyebrows. So I do have my eyebrows laminated and tinted. However, I like to push them up and keep them up whilst my lamination is growing out. Anyway, I use the Refi, this is the eyebrow kit. or the Brow Sculpt, and it's clear. And I literally push them on up. It's like a little mascara for your eyebrows. What I find with the whole brow thing is that it just like lifts everything up, and usually my brows don't look like they've got much, so it just, which really kind of, I think, brings up the eye without having to have like surgery. Okay, so then I finish my lip color, which I get asked about all the time. It's my go-to. I use it for filming, day to day, like all the time. It's actually the only lipstick and liner that I really use. So the liner is MAC and it's called Splice. It's just divine. So then to match with this liner, I use MAC again, and it's called Mocha. I think it's called Mocha Cafe now. Almost forgot, I've got a little freckle under here that I quite like. So I generally, oh God, I've got to find it now. Hold on. There it is. Anyway, I just do a little bit of lip liner on that, and then I dab it in. So lastly, we have to brush those lashes. So I have hybrid set on mine, which is half classics, half Russian, because I don't want them too full, but I don't want them too sparse. And that's it. So this is what I do day to day. This is what I do when I'm filming. You know, maybe I'll go a bit more fancy with my lipsticks and things. But all in all, this is what works for me. Hope this has helped.